Hi. Hi there. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. It is Tuesday, April 28th. It is the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show right here on govsradio.com, coming at you from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club right here in Levittown, New York. The legendary comedy club, Governors, here in Levittown, New York. Good morning, baby.
And what else is today? What else is today?
It is my friend Allie Bayer's birthday.
It is Allie Bayer's birthday. Happy birthday, Allie.
It is also Saddam Hussein's birthday.
It is, unfortunately. I get to share a birthday with Willie Nelson.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's
that
really cool.
That definitely beats Saddam Hussein.
Yeah, I thought you were kidding me the first time that you said it was like him.
I was not kidding the first time I said it was like him.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Joe Staz. Thank you, everybody, for the birthday wishes. Carol Miner, everybody, for the birthday wishes. Very nice of you. I really appreciate it. It's very nice. Thank you. It's been a great day already.
It's been a busy day already.
It's been a busy day already. Hello, Gina and Jimmy Coffin. Yeah, it's been a busy day.
Yeah, a lot of things. The lawnmower got fixed.
Your lawnmower got fixed. Congratulations.
The lawn got mowed.
The lawn got mowed.
By the lawnmower guy.
That's how he fixed the lawnmower, then he tested it out.
He does it every
on
time.
Your front yard?
Like he'll come. He's like the nicest guy. He comes and he fixes whatever mess I made of it, and then he's like, well, let me just try it out, and he does my whole front lawn. And he's like, like towards the end, like just so I don't feel awful, he's like, yeah, I think it ran enough. I'm like, thank you. Again.
I don't think it did. Get in the backyard.
I know. I can imagine that's what I should do next year. She'd be like, I'm not really sure.
I'm not convinced.
Do you think it is? Like, if you really wanted to do a good job, do you really think just the front lawn's enough?
Hello, Aunt Marie. Hello, Frank Fiala. Hello, Maureen Smith. Tom Galati. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. That's very nice of you. I appreciate it. And I thank you for the Facebook messages, the texts, the posts. My brother made a video, and he's wearing some weird shirt. He put together this shirt where it's like, I don't know, 8, 10, I think it's like 10 pictures of me on it, which I don't know why he would wear such a thing. But the top right picture is a picture of just this. Just my nose and my mouth. I'm like, what the hell is that? Yeah.
Well, he's very thoughtful. He actually he helped with a few things today, so that you will see that are surprises. So we'll see.
Is that right?
It is.
Does it involve nudity? Not from him. I mean, from who's ever coming over.
No.
Is anybody coming over?
No nudity scenes.
Hello, Pete Jenkins out over there in England. Pete, when is your next show, Pete?
Oh yeah, he's doing the.
Pete's putting together a great radio show over there in England. Thank you, Pete. Pete says happy birthday. Maureen Smith has a birthday on Saturday, I believe it is. My aunt shares a birthday with Hitler. Oh my goodness. When is that? I don't even know when his birthday is. I guess someone has to share a birthday with these crazy people. Willie Nelson is definitely the better deal. Yes, absolutely. Hello, John Ziegler. Hello, Chris Thomas. Hello, Douglas King. Thank you, pal. Yeah, Danielle, you're absolutely right about that. What? What'd you say?
Hey, Tony, happy birthday. Sorry I couldn't make it, but everybody knows that you have the biggest that anybody could ever imagine. Hey, Tony, happy birthday. Sorry I couldn't make it, but everybody knows that you have the biggest that everybody could ever imagine, and that's what makes you you. Have a great birthday, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Thank you, Jeff Bosey. Thank you, pal. That was very nice.
That is nice. And then I have one more from Jackie.
Video go viral. I'm sure I'm going to get some hate messages after this. Frankly, I don't care because this could save someone's life. I'm a nurse practitioner.
Is this not a wish for you?
I am licensed and certified.
I was going to say, that's not Jackie Sherman.
Yeah, but Jackie sent me this morning, and all it says is, here it is. So I thought it was like a birthday wish. It's about like not, no, it kind of goes on for a while. All right. All right, well, that was...
Well, thanks for that.
Okay. Well, I've got more. All right, let's see. Let Let's see if I could do.
Lynn Riley liked Frank's shirt. Thank you, John Ziegler. Hello, Carla Okerson. Hello, Tammy. Thank you. Rich Rader's watching. Rich Rader and Jeff Bosey, who we just saw on the screen. Tonight's the night. No rhyme, no reason with Jeff Bosey and Rich Rader. Or is it Rich Rader and Jeff Bosey? I don't know. Either way, check out their show tonight on govsradio.com at 6:30. Looking forward to that. Very excited to see that. Are you still messing around? Should I keep talking?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
trying to see if this will work.
All right. Well,
Let's see.
you are trying. That's you.
Yeah.
Oh, Jackie Martling.
But we tried three
Wait,
times.
what's ringing? Oh, that's that thing ringing?
Yeah.
You tried what 3 times?
Yay!
Hello.
Well, hello
How
there,
are
sir.
ya?
How are you today?
It worked.
Hi, kids.
Nice
Jackie Martlin here.
Nice
Wishing,
job last night. We saw you on that, what's that guy's name? John something?
Oh, John Peasy. Oh, you were watching?
Of course.
You know, I got to go back and look at the tape to see, because I know a lot of people called in. I got to see who called and who didn't.
Well, no, that we didn't do. We didn't call.
No, not called. So you didn't type anything? Like,
No. We were just
'cause-
enamored at your pretty face. I couldn't concentrate.
Oh, that's the least you could do. No, because a lot of people, I guess, type comments along the way. I'm sure most of them are insults, but I can't wait to go back and look at them, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
So happy birthday.
Thank you, pal. I
Yay.
appreciate that very much.
it worked.
Jesus
we tried a
Christmas.
couple of times and it worked on the air. Yay. It's good to see your face.
No, I'm when I'm here, if I know it's coming, I'll answer it. But I don't ever take FaceTime calls or because I never know who's calling or what's calling or It's
What are they bothering you with
I'm
now?
I'm not real hip. In fact, I'm surprised we're on the air because I wasn't sure where these calls come in. So is this the same thing as like a FaceTime call, or is this different?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty much.
So in other words, if you call somebody on the iPhone, this is what happens.
Pretty much.
Oh, all right.
and
Well,
then
that I
you're on the
kinda
air
know,
right
so-
now. You're live.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's exciting.
Yes.
How long have we been on? For like 30 seconds? I didn't do a commercial yet?
Nope.
Do we owe you $50 as his cameo?
Yeah, right?
Hey, everybody flipped out about the show last night. Everybody really enjoyed it.
Good.
It's a shame I'm out of stories.
Yeah.
So now, where are you guys? You're not at Governor's, or
We
are you?
are.
We are. There's nobody else in the building. We're already infecting each other, so we figure we may as well come in.
Yeah, we are the only ones that have the keys to the place, so.
Yeah.
You're seriously the only people there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. We wouldn't come in. I mean, we're the only ones in the studio, but the whole building, there's nobody else here, so we figure why not? There hasn't been anybody here in weeks.
Jeez.
It's
It's
crazy.
just like Twilight Zone.
It is very much. We've
is.
Now,
talked
what-
about that a
what-
few times. Just how weird it is to walk around here and not see anybody.
I'll tell you what's even weirder is to get used to not looking at you, but looking at this little pinhole, because else you look like a moron. Because
Right.
it's, I did a. You remember Otto and George?
Yeah,
You
of
know,
course. My mother loved them.
So Otto and George in fact, they just re-released it. I guess they're going to put it on Facebook or something.
Oh.
They had a show called Otto and George's Pig Roast, but it was the Johnny Carson show. Only Johnny Carson was Otto and George, and it was the stupidest show. It was so stupid that it was funny because Otto's sitting there with George the dummy on his lap,
Right.
and you're sitting in the guest chair, and he's interviewing you.
Yeah.
But it's the dummy interviewing you. So if you answer and you're talking to the dummy,
Yeah,
you're
you
talking
fucking
to
idiot.
a fucking dummy. But if you talk to Otto, George yells at you like, "No, I'm over here," and it just never got old. It was really
Yeah.
crazy, and that's basically what I'm doing here. Is I'm talking
To a dummy.
to this to the dummy, to the little. I'm actually gonna get a little picture of somebody, a pretty girl or something, and put it there with the hole right on her nose, so at least I'll be looking at somebody.
Yeah, put like
'Cause I feel like I'm ignoring you. You're over
Yeah.
here, but I'm talking to the hole.
Yeah, just
so to
put like a
speak.
picture of boobies.
That's great.
Hey, I gotta tell you. So meanwhile, poor Barbara, I've done a billion of these shows, and I get on with people, and all I do is tell jokes. You know that, and so you get a little lower and lower, and I had an old friend who's dead now, but he was just one of the all-time characters. He could do 50 dialects, Yiddish.
Yeah.
He could talk has, not Yiddish, but, that Yiddish accent, but as a billion different characters. I mean, he could be making $1 million. He died, he just used to stand by the dictionary. So when they came out with a new drug, he could get on it, But he used to do these, and there's this joke he used to tell, and I keep telling it, and Barbara and me, I'm sure you get star crazy.
Oh, yeah.
You're staring at each other, and you just need something stupid to laugh at. And so the joke we've been laughing at is, the guy says, Doctor, you got to help me. I swallowed a sponge. And the doctor says, you swallowed a sponge? I swallowed a sponge. How are you feeling? Thirsty. Always thirsty. So I'm walking around saying, how you doing, Barb? I'm thirsty. and it just never gets old because it's ridiculous. I'm thirsty. Jesus.
Nobody tells him like he does,
I
man.
know.
So great.
The best joke he ever told me was a guy had no money, but he needs a new suit because he has a show. And what's he going to do? So he goes to a secondhand store, secondhand clothes shop that's owned by Hasidim, the old guy with the hat and the pigtails, long coat. And he walks in and says, listen, I haven't got much money, but I really need a suit. He says, have I got the suit for you? I got the suit for you. You won't believe it. This is like the suit. You will love this suit. And he walked down a couple of rows, there's hardly any room to walk between the racks. And the old guy pulls out a suit and says, this is the suit for you. Perfect. And the guy puts it on, and it fits him like a glove. Beautiful suit. And he's like, look at you. It's perfect. It's fantastic. That suit was made. That's the suit for you. You got to take the suit. It's for you. And the guy's like, it's a great suit, but I can't buy this suit. It smells. And the old Yiddish guy goes, take the suit. The smell is me. How great is that joke? How great. You can see the guy, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
You could
God.
smell the guy.
You
That's
smell the
classic.
guy.
This is great. Thank you,
Take
Bob.
the
Thank
suit.
you.
Adam Leslie, the great Adam Leslie, he was actually in one Seinfeld where for some reason it was some kind of protest for something, and he was in the front of the protest holding a sign. That was his claim to fame in all the show business. He did nothing, except everybody knew him and everybody loved him, and he owed everybody money. Damon Runyon. He literally was raised out of a trunk. His father literally was a vaudeville comedian.
Oh, wow.
Long after there should have been vaudeville comedians. And he was one of those guys that took pride. We'd be on the road and he would take his suit jacket and put it on a hanger and put it in the bathroom and turn the hot water all the way up and close the door it would steam his suit straight. Oh, God.
Wow.
Meanwhile, he didn't have to wear a suit. He just wanted to show that he knew enough to do that as a low-life vaudevillian, So what do you do? You show every day, 11 to 1 every day still?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing
12:30.
Yeah, we've been doing to like 12 because it's rough because we can't have guests in here and it's just like us. So usually about an hour.
Are
we're
people
like,
listening? Are they watching?
No, it's just us. No, we have like the same amount of views, so I feel
People at home.
I feel good about
it gives people something to do, like that thing.
Yeah.
We're going to do it. I think we're going to do it every Monday night because
Sure, why not?
everybody makes jokes about it. Like, wow, what are you going to do today? Well, I know at 10:30 I'm going to go out and get the mail. You know what I mean? It's like the small pleasures in life. Like of course they're flying these Blue Angels.
Yeah.
Which I got a whole problem with. But they showed the map, and of course they're completely circling the tri-state area, and then, circling Long Island and going back and forth and around. And of course, they completely fucking miss Bayville.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we'll be able to. At least it's a clear day. Maybe we'll be able to see them. But meanwhile, they can't get masks to these people, and everybody's dropping dead because they don't have the supplies. and all the hospitals are out of money, and they're spending millions of dollars to have these fucking guys fly planes in honor of the people, but the people that they're honoring can't fucking see them because they're in there saving lives.
Right.
What are they going to do? Leave somebody on a ventilator and say, I'll be right back, I'm going to go watch the air show? Who the fuck is making these? Now, see, you know I'm not political.
No, I know you're not.
Dumb fucking, that is some dumb fucking shit,
Yep.
you know. Jesus Christ. You know, when you get a break, you can take a shit and you can watch on Facebook the guys that flew over in the planes to celebrate you. You dumb cocksuckers, man.
That's right. I actually read that some like major ER doctor in New York City, died of a suicide.
There's been a few actually, yeah.
Like a few days ago. He was, he just like had enough.
Well, he heard he was going to miss the parade. No, that is so sad. I think it was a woman.
Oh,
yes,
really?
Yes.
I think it was a woman. And it's so, I mean,
Yeah.
It's got to be so depressing. I got, my niece is on the front lines, and my nephew is the intake of a hospital. And they're right there in the whole front of the whole thing. And it's like,
it's overwhelming.
it's the whole thing is really, really staggering. I've been doing jokes on the iPhone, like 2, 3, 4 jokes at a time, and sending the videos to my friends, and they pass them around to the people in the hospital,
Yeah,
the staff, and
gets everyone through the day.
and they fucking love it because it's anything that
break it
I'll
up.
tell you, my stupid jokes are at a premium right now because they don't make any more sense than they ever did, but they're not for thinking; they're just for laughing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm sure that's the thought process behind getting the planes out there, but I hear what you're saying too. The timing is kind of strange.
Hey, what did the zero say to the Q?
Oh, I heard this one. I think I heard it from you.
You don't know.
I do. It has something to do with the
Your cock is out.
Yeah, I was just going to say something to do with his penis out. Do we hear that the other night?
If you saw my Twitter, hey, anybody who's watching, I tweet jokes every day at 4:20.
Yeah.
In fact, today I tweeted
at 4:20.
tasty. Always tasty. But another one was a priest, a minister, and a rabbit walk into a bar, and the rabbit says, "I think I'm a typo."
we heard that one.
Yeah.
We actually told that one on the other day.
Fun.
That was great.
It's probably been around for a million. People.
No,
send
we
me
heard
these
those two
videos.
right in a row. I think it's from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear people send these videos on iPad, or on iPhone, but there's no way to know. So I'll get one, and if I think it's really funny, I'll send it to a friend, and they'll say, "Oh, that's great." And then you send another one, like, "Oh, I saw that 4 years ago." I'm like, "Well, how the fuck do I know?" It's not like anybody signs it's not the Declaration of Independence. Nobody's signing the fucking bottom.
Right?
I just heard, just yesterday, I heard one that I never heard before, and it's so obvious, and I thought it was hilarious. What happened to the frog when he got a flat tire?
He croaked.
Oh, that's good. He had to get towed away.
Oh, God. You really should hurt yourself or else never tell that again.
I think I said something like that. I was like, that's really bad.
But it's so obvious.
What do you
and
do?
so
What do
funny.
you do when you stub your toe?
Oh, that's not fair. I don't do that very much. What do you do when you stub your toe?
Oh, yeah, a one-legged Charlie. Let's do a little bit of poor me now.
So what happened? What do you do when you stub your toe? Was that it?
Yeah, you call a tow truck. Now, see, that's funny, asshole. See, that's a little different.
See,
The one-legged wonder.
I'm going to the bank today. I'm going to check my balance.
Oh, good. Hop in.
That's right.
You know who told me that joke?
No.
Ever tell you a story? Soupy Sales. Did you know who that was?
Yeah, my
Soupy
brother
Sales.
won a contest on Soupy Sales radio show. He won 50 pounds of spaghetti.
Yeah, Ronzoni, I'm sure.
Yeah, right.
Soupy was an old friend, and they had a show at the Friars, and he leaned against the wall, but the little tiny stairs, the little riser was a couple of feet out from the wall, and there was just a black curtain, and he leaned on the curtain, and he fell ass over head and almost killed himself.
Oh, wow.
So he was never right after that, and then he had a couple strokes. So he was in bad shape.
Yeah.
And he was always funny. He was just always so stupid and such a hoot. You know, my college roommate from Detroit knew him because Soupy was on for years in Detroit before he made the big time in New York, you know. So they all knew him, and, you know, he was always crazy.
Yeah.
And I was walking into the Friars Club one day, and the entrance to the dining room is just kind of a doorway. And I was walking in, and he was leaving the dining room. And this was like not long before he died. He had 2 strokes. He was in terrible shape. Wow. And I mean, he was really, really rickety. And he was walking with a walker and moving, you know, at the speed of a snail. And he's coming along, and we both get to the doorway. He's coming out, and I'm going in. So I kind of had to wait for him to come through. And he's walking with his walker, and he said, Jack, I went to the bank today, and I asked the guy to check my balance, and he pushed me.
Yeah.
I'm like, Super, you're on your fucking deathbed and you're making jokes. You gotta love that guy. You gotta love
great.
the guy.
And you gotta, right? I mean, how else you get through it? How else you get through anything, right? Wow.
Hey, I got something for you. Hold on, don't go nowhere.
All right, not going anywhere. All right. So we're all everybody's just staring into Jackie's dining room with his little flowers and what is that? A sunroof? What kind of shape is that? That's a little weird looking, isn't it? Can you guys see that? Oh, there he is. Okay.
You know, you got nothing to do. You got nothing to do with all this virus, you know. So you're sitting there, and I'm going through all this old stuff.
Right.
And I came across this, and you know me, I think I'm so funny.
Somebody's got it.
But I'm hearing, how come I'm hearing the slap back from what you're playing?
I don't know. We're not hearing it on our end. You have maybe your phone volume is up or something?
Is that what it is?
I don't know. Do you have it on somewhere else?
Talk.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Asshole, now I can't hear you. There you are.
I got him to turn his volume down.
He's gonna
it was a delight. For 5 seconds, I couldn't hear you. It was great.
Because you turned your volume down.
Is it coming through your headphones? Is it coming through your headphones
Yes.
or something?
Yes.
Yes.
What
Coming through onto the not to the. We're not hearing any double. We're not hearing. Everything sounds fine on our end. Yeah, it sounds fine.
All right. So I'm only hearing me.
All right,
Yes.
that's fine.
Maybe it's.
No,
I don't know.
Everything sounds fine here.
To you. So at any rate, I've been going through and I'm coming across all this old crap.
Right.
I came across a letter from Kurt Vonnegut to his family when he first got released, right at the end of the war, and it was like an actual letter. It was like I must have scanned it in. And now I don't know why, but the slap back from me talking is louder and louder. How can I
don't hear it.
Yeah, but we don't hear it on our end.
Yeah, anyone out there hear
Need that up.
anyone out here that hear like an echo or something or a repeat? No one's saying anything.
Now you just turned your camera off.
Oh shit. Now I don't know where you are.
You gotta.
Oh, I'll never.
You see the maybe there should be something that looks like some kind of icon. It looks like a camera.
Yeah, hit the camera icon like you're going to take a picture. Up top.
Well, it might not be up top on his end. Plus,
Maybe.
Camera.
so
I know it's here.
Anything that looks like a camera. And is it still? You're still having the sound issues too?
Hello?
Hello?
We can hear you. We hear you just
All
fine.
right. And you can hear me and I can hear you,
Okay.
and I haven't got the problem.
All right, but
Okay,
you just
good.
don't. But you just don't have picture. You're saying.
It's all right. Just you can read the letter.
Can you
It's
see
fine.
me?
Yep.
No, we can't see you, but we hear you perfectly.
Oh, you
But-
gotta
but-
see me.
But it says that it's telling us that your camera is turned off, so it's your end. Sorry about that, but it's saying that your camera is off.
I know I got a camera in here.
touch the just touch the screen of your phone.
Oh! Either he figured it out or he tripped. I'm not really sure what just happened.
Am I there? No. Am I there now?
No.
I'm there now.
No,
I'm
you're
seeing
not.
Me.
No.
I'm seeing me.
You're seeing it, and and you see us too?
I'm seeing me. I'm not seeing you.
I think he went to camera to take a picture. I think that's what he did. It's all right. It's totally all right.
Yeah,
No,
it's not all right. He wants to be seen. Nothing's changed on our end.
Go back to
all right. So where are you located?
go to Messenger
Go to Messenger.
and then touch the screen.
That's easy.
And then when you see the camera, like it looks like a blue squiggly.
There you are. There you are.
You're on. You're
Hey!
on. You're on.
Ho! Ho!
1, 2.
What?
You're on.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, perfect.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is it working all right with you?
Hold on. I'm listening for echo. All right, it's still there. I don't give a fuck. So
Hour and a half later.
I'm going crazy.
He's fine with it now.
through all this stuff. I found
Right.
a letter from Kurt Vonnegut Jr. to his family, like an old, Remington letter. And I thought it might have been an heirloom somebody sent me that I scanned in years ago. But, I chased it all down. I spoke to his son. It's all crazy. Another thing I found, I'll send you a copy of it because it's really interesting.
But how did you end up with it?
It's just a copy.
I don't know.
Oh, is it the real
Somebody
one or
sent
a
it
copy?
to me in the 90s.
Oh.
In the 90s, so much was happening on the Stern Show. So
Right.
much stuff came across my plate. And I had no time to even think about anything. I don't remember where it came from. I might have had a fan in Indianapolis who had a copy, whose family had a copy, but I finally spoke to his son. And I think the letter appeared in a book of Kurt's letters, so maybe somebody sent me a copy. Whatever. I'll send you a copy of it, though, because it's fascinating. Because
Sure.
it reads like it's what really kicked him in. The character writing the letter is absolutely the character that wrote the book.
Okay.
And the reason somebody probably sent it to me is because when I did my joke book, I said my favorite book was Slaughterhouse-5, and Howard broke my balls about it, and they all broke you're a hippie from the 60s, and you like Kurt Vonnegut Jr., and you're a piece of shit, I mean, I think somebody in his family said, hey, we appreciate that, so much fun,
Yeah.
and sent
could
me the
be.
letter.
Right.
So I talked to his son. His son had no idea what the fuck I was talking about, I mean, all his family has copies of the letters. Meanwhile, I used to work at a restaurant with my friend on 54th Street, and they had moved to 54th Street, and they were renovating it, and me and my friend were building a walk-in icebox, a walk-in refrigerator for the restaurant. And they had a lot of extra crap that wouldn't fit into the new location because it was too small.
All right.
And it was in the backyard of this little restaurant. And next door was an apartment building, and the ground floor apartment was Kurt Vonnegut Jr.
Oh, wow.
And he'd be out there sitting on his little wrought iron table with a glass of wine, typing. Okay.
Wow.
Are you a fan of his at all? Did you ever read any of his shit?
I mean, obviously, I know as much as the common stuff. I don't know all the intimate details.
Because he did a book called. Did you ever hear the book Breakfast of Champions?
Yes, of course, yes.
Well, meanwhile, if you read Breakfast of Champions, every couple of pages there's like a stick figures, like scribbling.
Okay.
That he would draw little pencil drawings. And when we'd watch, and he'd be typing away, and every once in a while he had all the pages like a scroll, and he'd scotch tape them together, and every once in a while there'd be like it looked like he doodled. And then the book came out, and those doodles were in the book. So meanwhile, he lives next door to the restaurant. And so I said to his son, I said, yeah, your father had a garden apartment right next door to the restaurant where I worked. And he said, oh, yeah, he had that apartment for a couple of years. It was just an apartment just for him. And I said, yeah, and your sister was married to Geraldo Rivera? And he says, oh, Jesus Christ. He says, don't tell anybody that. Of course, the world knows that.
Yeah.
And I said, it was funny because we used to smell them smoking pot in the garden. And he said, that's not possible because my father was very anti-pot. The only time he got stoned was with Jerry Garcia. He didn't like pot. I said, then you know what? Then your father was out of town and your fucking sister was smoking pot in the back with Geraldo and everybody. Said, now that's possible. So we got a scoop there. And this is my life, okay?
Right.
So another thing I came across, they roasted Betty White at the Friars Club.
Right.
At the Hilton. It was a whole big deal. She rode in on a white horse and everything. And she's an old broad. She's been around forever. And she's so great.
Yeah.
And I wrote so many great jokes. And they didn't put me on the dais. but I found the jokes. So I'm going to read you some of the jokes I wrote from the
Betty White.
You know who Betty White is.
Wow.
You know who Betty White is, right?
Of course.
Yes.
Okay, so that's just assuming like everybody in the audience, of course, knows who Betty White is, knows who all the old comedians are, they know all about her, that she's a horny old broad, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And she was married to Alan, what's his face?
Alan,
who was a big time.
Yeah, not Alan Funt. The
Alan Ludden.
Alan Ludden. Password, right? Password was the game show.
Yeah, a big producer and
right.
blah blah blah.
Yep.
So his Betty White jokes, and then I'll let you go.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, pal.
Hey, Sallie, did you plan the song?
She just walked out.
Did
you? Oh, she's back. Did you plan? Jackie asked if you planned the song.
You fucking whore! I'm talking to your boyfriend, your husband, on his birthday, and you fucking walked out on me. What kind of horse shit?
What song?
I sent you an iPhone video.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I have that.
Oh, what a low piece of shit.
Yep.
I'm a nice enough guy. I'm trying to go out of my way for you guys because you were so nice to me for about 3 minutes. And one day Sallie told me I was boring on the show and I never came back.
I had to go back. I had to go into the parking lot because there's a delivery. We're getting a
Yeah,
delivery.
I bet there was.
Yeah.
What was it cock?
Sallie had a delivery in the back.
Yeah. What else is new? So you didn't play him the song?
No.
You have the song?
I think I do, but I'd have to get off. We're using my phones right now.
Yeah, we're using her phone to talk to you right now.
So I have things to play afterwards. Like I played one video when we first started the show, then I called you, and then I have a couple other videos. So you were lined up, man.
And now
So I can't play the video while I'm talking to you, right? Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Oh, now I did it again.
Yes, you did. Oh, there you are.
Oh, there we are.
You're back.
Okay. I'm doing these jokes and I'm going away. I sang you a great birthday song and she doesn't fucking have it.
I'm going to play it.
Don't worry. Yeah, I'll get it. Don't worry.
He's so cranky right now.
I'm not really. That's just my character.
I know, me too.
I'm still pissed off about the Blue Angels. Fucking $750,000 a mile to fly those fucking worthless planes. I hope they crash into each other.
Oh my goodness! They crash into.
Okay. Oh, and I'm working on this. So the other day, a song went through my mind. I heard "Just the Way You Are" on the radio.
Right.
And I was thinking how funny it would be to make a baby boomer version of "Just the Way You Are."
Cool.
Called "Just the Way You Were," which is great. And I'm not going to sing it to you now; it's too good. But I got somebody to make the music for me. Don't go changing where I can see you. I don't really want that now. You know, it's very funny. Very funny.
Oh, this is great.
All right, so hold on. I don't know how this can work.
Well, since I'm not a female 99-year-old Betty White.
No, because it was the Sallie. No, I don't know if you can you hear this?
Sure.
We hear you. Is that what you mean?
Hey, Tony.
Oh, we hear it.
Happy birthday. A birthday party. How old are you? Grow up. All right. I'll stay song. Happy birthday to you. You belong in a zoo. You look like a monkey, and you act like one too. And you've got B.O. And you dress badly, and you have no talent, and you're not funny. And you probably shit yourself a lot. And you're no fun to be with. And you don't make that much money, and you're not going anywhere in show business. And I hope you get hit by a bus. And
Oh my God.
happy birthday.
That was fantastic.
That was your birthday song.
See, now, if you just played that, that's all we would have had to do, because that was better than anything you've said since we've had you on the
I
show.
sent it to her.
I know.
sent it to
Sorry,
that
so
whore
sorry.
that's sitting there with you.
Sorry, I've been busy.
She's running around kissing my ass something fierce for the 50th, so she's working
Yeah,
hard.
you know
over
what? I can't really follow myself with Betty White. It doesn't work. Nothing works after the song. All right, I'm gonna send you this. I'm gonna resend you the song.
Cool.
And I'll send it to you now because the surprise is over. And have a happy birthday.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thank
I
you.
love
You made it
man.
very
And
special.
anybody
Thank
that's
you, man.
watching, anybody that's watching,
There's some.
I've been making decent money with Cameo.com because everybody's locked in. So everybody's sending dirty jokes and happy divorce and happy lock-in and happy bar mitzvah and all that crap. They're little videos with dirty jokes, and I know so many, like a guy writes to me, he says, oh, listen, it's my father's 65th birthday. He likes baseball. He's a Jew. He loves dick jokes. And so I send him a 2-minute video, and I incorporate everything they ask for, and they
Right.
think I'm a genius. Meanwhile, I can do that in my fucking sleep. So I'm making a lot of money. So if you want to send somebody a video, it's cameo.com/Jackie Martling. That's
Perfect.
it.
Well worth the $50.
Commercial's over. Tony, happy birthday, Sallie. Thanks for inviting me. I'm going to send you the video right now, and I'll see you characters later.
Thank you. Hopefully we see
And
you
I'll
soon.
probably be here for a half an hour trying to figure out how to turn this off.
Get Barbara. She's smart.
Bye.
Yeah, you turned the camera off again. Jackie the Joke Man Martling, ladies and gentlemen. That was
so
great.
funny.
Oh, my goodness. That was great. All right, so now how far behind are you now?
I think it's Sunday.
What can I do? Do you need help with anything?
No, I'm just gonna call
All right, you're just gonna make it. Now we did the.
someone.
Now you were getting all sorts of texts about a delivery. Did
Yeah,
that?
I can't do that anymore.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I hope it works out, but it's fine. And
All right. So while you're making the next call, I'll try to make this quick because you're making a call. I know Danielle Asher is watching. I hope she's still watching. I wanted to apologize to Danielle for what I did yesterday. Yesterday I went on and on about that movie with Hugh Jackman. Danielle was planning on talking about that tomorrow with Eric on Chick Chat on Knockem Dead. Oh my goodness, that's loud. I just wanted to apologize.
hello, Rich Walker.
Oh, I'll get back to that. Hello,
How are
Rich
you?
Walker.
Maybe I'll do that. Oh, that's cool.
Is this better wide?
Yes.
Yep. Let's see. How's that? Dun dun dun. It's Rich Walker, everyone. Oh, Rich.
Hey!
Talented Rich Walker.
It's actually Tony's 50th birthday today.
Wait, don't say. I wanted to surprise him.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's not.
you didn't hear it.
You ready? Happy birthday from Chi-Chi's right to you. Enjoy your breakfast burrito, apple cobbler. It's way long overdue. Remember that? Remember Chi-Chi's?
Wow, that was amazing.
Isn't it great? Like, happy Big 5-0.
Thank you, pal. How are you?
It's amazing how this morning you wake up, you feel like 10 times worse than you ever felt in your life, right? Like,
Well,
once you hit 50.
Well, that's
You
the
hit
thing. I keep
50.
telling myself I look good for 60, so I'm all right.
50's rough. And I hit 50 before him, so I've been waiting for this moment for a while now.
Sallie's a lot older than me. A lot older.
a lot older. So yeah, so I'm really happy his day has
Really?
come.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm 53.
Sally's going to be, today is Tuesday. Sally's going to be 54 on Thursday.
I know.
My birthday today, her birthday
All
on Thursday.
right.
Yeah.
54 she's going to be. She's so much older than me. It's crazy.
It is. It's
So
a big difference.
today, can we just drive around the block twice?
Yes. Yeah. Don't even bother coming from mine. I
was trying to get people. What else? People have nothing else to do. They want to get out of the house, so drive over today, and then drive over again on Thursday, and then her youngest son, his birthday's Friday. So come back 3 times.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Kevin actually asked not to have a drive-by for his birthday. He's please, the only thing I want is not to see a bunch of cars from my house.
He's terribly embarrassed, which is why we need people to drive by.
I just want to go so I could see Tony cry at his curb in front of everybody.
Oh, get all verklempt.
You guys are going to cry because I'm not going to have pants on.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to what?
Not going to have pants on.
Woohoo.
Oh, all right. But the sad part is you'll be standing on the other side of the car. So we can see.
Trust me, I don't need to stand on the other side of the car. You still won't see anything.
So what are you up to these days?
Today is Tuesday, so we have another video coming tonight, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, actually, we're doing it at noon.
Oh.
So during the show, it's going to be released.
Everything old is new again. Monty Walker Productions.
Yeah, so Chris Monty works with you, and you do skits. It's actually really funny.
Yeah, we've been loving it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We had Chris.
Well, we had a lot of fun doing it. We filmed them like over the summer and all the way up through the whole pandemic. So we only have like 22 of them filmed, but so now that we're in the stages of putting them all together, and we're having one ready each week. And they're fun. They're only 3 minutes each.
They're great.
You know?
Yeah. Now, we had Chris on here, what was that, last week or the week before? We had him on the phone. He said that the whole thing has been his baby, his idea. He needed somebody to do it with him, so he just called you up. Is that true?
Yes.
I love how you guys do like bloopers at the end.
Yes, the bloopers are hilarious at the end.
I mean, it's all good. It's really all really funny.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Really enjoyable.
We never showed the bloopers for the first one, so at the end, when we run out of material, then we're going to redo it over again. Right. We'll add the bloopers. Yeah, but I also
go ahead.
I also like the Hey Pals. Did you see the Hey Pals?
Love the Hey Pals. Yes, and those you've released before.
Yeah, but I want to make them into one series, all 4. You know. And Chris is like, I don't know if they're strong enough, but I don't know.
You're actually not a bad actor. I was thinking about that when you were doing the Hey
Rich
Pals.
Is a great actor.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I just thought like Rich was like a stand-up comic. So I was like, when I was watching
Chris too.
When I was watching, I was like, he's a really good actor.
Chris is a great actor.
Yeah, Chris is a great actor. Yeah. So, Vinyl, where was kind of playing a dramatic role on Vinyl.
Yeah.
Have you ever done dramatic?
He can do anything.
Have you ever done a drama?
What?
Have you ever done a dramatic role? I'd be curious to see that.
8 years. I took 12 years of acting classes at Gateway Playhouse in Bellport.
Yep.
All equity players under Michael Baker. And the last time we did it was about a year and a half ago. We did One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, wow.
But the class did the whole show, the whole 2-hour show. That's what the project was.
Right.
And I learned at that time I am not an actor.
It took 12 years to figure that out.
It was brutal.
Wow.
It was a debacle because what happened was he wanted everybody to play McMurphy, the lead.
Yeah.
So every guy got a chance to play McMurphy. So we're all running around like this, and every scene it's a different McMurphy, and all of us were thrown. Wait, who's like McMurphy?
Forget the audience. You guys are getting confused.
Oh my God, it was terrible. So, but maybe if I just stick to Rodeo Ricky, I'm all right.
And Rodeo Ricky is a legend.
Well, yeah, in his own mind.
Hey, do you think White Puss is going to be open in the fall? I've been kind of worried about that.
I don't know.
I'm worried. I love that place.
Yeah.
Isn't it a great place?
Yeah.
I was once at McGuire's once, and the old owner comes up to me. I walk into a room, it was packed. And the owner at that time comes up to me and goes, Walker, someone said she knows you. And I was like, oh, wow, that's great. I'm recognized, So I went over to her and she goes, my kids love dancing with you on stage at White House.
When you have that missing front tooth.
Yeah.
But that really does say a lot. I mean, a lot of
to
people
recognize you, because I didn't even recognize you the first time that I saw you in your getup.
and then and then the parents recognize you too because you meant so
right.
much to the kids.
Yeah.
And really, I mean, think about that. How many? I mean, we got to be talking, hundreds of thousands of kids that you've entertained at this point, right?
I'm not making it up because we have families that come back You're going to see year after year after year, and you're going to see a lot of the same faces. You know?
Yeah.
And what happens is, like, after 10 years, they come up and they go, I remember you. I was blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, my God. And they're, like, in college
Right.
now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Because they were, like, 10, 11. So let's say 10 years later, they're 20-something years old.
Right.
And they're in college.
Having
and
a beer
would
with
dance them. Yeah, that's right. So I don't know how long, Rodeo Ricky's going to be able to go because he's starting to – if you ever notice in all the shows – Kellyanne and Joe write the old jokes into it. Like, Rodeo Ricky's our old friend. And I mean old. Like they do stuff like that.
Yeah, that's great.
So, but I feel young up there. I don't know if I look like an old guy.
No, not at all. No, you still have 20 years at least. I'm looking to do that
Tony's
too.
50, so he's
I'm looking to go
that.
to 70 at least with white posts. I'm talking about, not just life. So if I'm there, you're there.
Well, they're very. I guess the word is very loyal. Like they like what they like. They get all their ducks in a row and they don't leave them. So all the acts have been there for a long, long time. And the whole thing with Buddy Flip before you.
Right.
They never called him or anything. He just showed up the morning of the festival.
Oh, no way. That's great.
Yeah.
He never, every year, he just showed up at whatever time he used to show up.
Oh, that's what happened to me last year. I wasn't hearing from them. I was getting nervous, so I reached out to them and said, we're still good this year? And they're, we'll see you on the 22nd or whatever the date was. Yeah. Okay.
I don't even call them this year. Because nothing good can come from that conversation.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Just show up.
I'll show up. Hopefully there'll be people on the farm.
So Sallie, you're like quite the commodity over there. You do everything. They throw you everywhere they need you.
No, not true. I do the kettle corn, and I'm really serious about the kettle corn. Like they asked me, like when I first started working there, like, do you want to do the register up front? I'm like, no.
No, that's really rough.
I do not want to do that.
I saw you over with Tony for a while. Maybe you were just hanging out there.
I was just because he's so cute. Yeah. So they're like, well, do you want to do kettle corn? So this is what, 3 years? How many years do we do?
This year will be our third.
Yeah, and my kid Kevin does it with me there. And you're right about the loyalty because I just really enjoy working in that area. But it's the only area that isn't like really built up. Like everyone else has like, protection from the sun and all this stuff. So, we didn't say anything, but they all drove up in carts at the end of the season. Like, we just want you to know we're building you an entire new, like just assuming I'm going to be there next year, like we're building you. So it's nice.
Great.
They're really loyal.
Rich was great. They're all great.
Yeah, that's Richie's going to build it. Yeah, so I'm excited.
So you get to watch Jimmy McClanahan all day.
All day long. And, and I love him and he works really hard. But I remember like the first time that I actually like sat there and listened to all his jokes because I was like, I can't even remember what he says. So, because I'm working, So I listened to all his jokes once and it was kind of the biggest mistake I ever made because now I hear the joke coming and I hear it like five times a day, So it's like, I almost wish I didn't.
I just talked to him the other night. He called me. He was going down his list and he got to W. He's very funny and I love here's my impression. Hi cutie. Hi cutie. Like when he's talking to the little kids as they're walking by.
Right.
Next magic show starting in 2 minutes. 2 minutes to the next show, cutie. Yeah. All right. Very does he still make his rounds up front? He used to go stand up in the front before Tony was there.
No, he still does.
Morning, right?
He still comes up there, and he greets everybody, which is great. Especially the way he's dressed. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With his big clown shoes.
Right.
Great guy.
Yeah, they're all great. They're all
What
great.
are you guys doing?
I don't know what's going on. Sally's got all sorts of stuff planned
Yeah, I've got
for my birthday. And we had Jackie, the joke man Martling, call, and he went like...
I know. I felt like I interrupted on that.
No, you didn't at all. He was finished.
Yes,
no, it
well,
was great. He did
Sally
a great
told
job.
him he was finished, basically. He
Jackie.
He had like 10 minutes. Sally had like 10 minutes slated for him. He went like 25. So now Sally's like scurrying all over the place trying to figure
totally
stuff out.
fine. You know, it's totally fine.
So I wanted to ask you, I was reading, because you do the stand-up university at the brokerage. It says,
Yes.
did I read that you created it? Did I read that right?
Yeah.
Really? You
Yeah.
actually came up with the idea and started the whole thing?
Yeah, well, here's what happened. Peter Bales used to host Tuesday nights at Governor's, and it was a showcase night. It was like the best night of the week. It used to pack out. There'd be hundreds of people in there.
Yeah.
And he'd have guys like Kevin James, Ray Romano, all these big name guys would come down every Tuesday. And he'd put like 15 comics up. John Mulrooney, everybody.
Right.
And then all the new guys like myself, he would sneak in the middle. And we used to go to the diner. Back then, comics used to go to the diner after the show, which it's like over. I think it's a dying or a dead thing, you know?
That's a shame.
So we went to the diner. It was myself, Steve Lazarus, and Peter. And that night he put up a few comedians between the big names. And the language was really blue. And they everything, the C word, everything. So Peter goes, I wish I could start a class to guide comedians in the right direction. They don't have to heed the advice, but at least become clean or learn to be clean, and then you can go more risque, you know?
Right.
And
Which it's harder to be clean.
Well, yeah. You know, Jerry Seinfeld said if you're going to even throw the word, can I curse? The F-bomb, if the F-bomb in it, it's like running a track meet and cutting across the field, because it's the word that's getting the laugh. It's not the personality.
Right.
Or you as an artist. You have to learn. Like Louis C.K. could probably do 4 hours squeaky clean, but he found his college audience niche.
Right.
So he became, dirty or risque. So he wanted to start this class to guide comics into the right thing. So I said, I'll put it together. Let's do it. So we put it together, and we've been doing it now for 22 years.
Wow.
We have you ready? We have to be about 1,400 comedians turned out. That means we wrote over 14,000 jokes.
Right, yeah.
So that's what we're thinking, because everybody comes out with at least 10 good, jokes, and so many of them are still out there, but I'm going to still say it's 1% or 2%, that actually.
Really? Yeah, you think it's that low? Yeah? Wow, that's surprising.
I don't know. Chris Monty is one of them.
Okay.
So I'm glad he was mulling around this idea forever. Yeah. Eric Tartaglione, Mark Lund, who used to own it. There's so many.
Yeah.
Chris Roach. Mark Hirschman.
Thank you. I was blowing the first name.
Jeff Bosey.
Mark and I recently just talked about it, saying he had a lot of great things to say about you and the class and just how much he loved it. Yeah.
Thank you.
But I wouldn't, just a little advice from me, I wouldn't tell too many people that Bosey was a part of that. I just wouldn't do that.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I was just telling you because you know him. And
yeah, you're on the air, though.
I hope I didn't say anything.
That's worse than the F-bomb.
Yes.
So, all right,
Say hi to my son. He came out of his cocoon.
Oh, he's running.
All right, there he is.
Does he go to see you when you do the stand-up, or does he think you're cool, or does he like the jokes?
No.
No.
They hate it. Now I just found TikTok.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Don't go on TikTok. You're embarrassing us."
That's an invite.
They all do this one dance on TikTok. And
do they?
I've never seen so many girls in bikinis in my whole life.
Really?
On TikTok. Oh yeah. If you go on TikTok.
See, that's the
Sorry,
bad.
Sallie.
That's the bad part about turning 50. Now I'm a creepy old guy looking at girls. I'm not a cool kid looking flirting with girls.
Yeah.
I'm now a creep. So I have to stop looking at girls. Well, I was creepy for a long time. I'm not fooling anybody.
The big 5-0.
The big 5-0. Yep, big deal. Just a number. What do you?
So what are you gonna do? You can't- Yeah.
No, I was going to ask you. What are you doing? Are you now? You write. You have a lot of ideas. So is this a useful time for you? Are you coming up? You're working on a lot of stuff.
No.
Is it hard to be creative because of all the uncertainty and the craziness, or you just
My wife. I don't know. Like, my wife is the first one to tell you that, waking up at 2:00 in the afternoon. Today was an early day for me. I had to get up for this radio show. And the drive-by, which I'm looking for.
Oh.
Looking forward to, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know Rich Walker was coming.
No, I wasn't.
He's talking about a different drive-by.
Sallie said it's not a surprise.
It's not a surprise.
So,
It's not.
And you know
I don't know who's coming.
Do you know why it's
but-
not a surprise? It's because it was a surprise. And then yesterday during the show, Tony's like, so tomorrow it's my birthday. If anyone wants to do a drive-by, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, can you not take over everything? Yeah. So I'm like, all right, now that everyone knows.
I'm going to come, but I want you guys to know that it's not at all a big inconvenience.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it. Thanks so much, Rich. Thanks so much for calling.
Everything old is new again, so it's coming on in a few minutes?
Coming on in a few minutes.
Okay, cool.
Well, it's okay.
Thanks for stealing our thunder, Rich.
This is great. You know what I love about this? You get to see inside everybody's houses.
I know, it's fun, huh?
Get to learn where they live if you want to rob them later on.
Yeah. Like,
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Before I go.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Who's the guest after me?
We have Joey Cola.
Oh.
Okay. But I want to ask you a quick question.
Of course.
You guys, did you apply for unemployment?
No.
Oh. I did yesterday.
Yeah.
Did it work?
I don't know yet, but the girl called me back like late in the evening, and she goes, "You're Rich Walker, the comedian?" I go, "Yes."
You know me, yes.
Yeah, I am. That's me. And she goes, "And this is all you made last year?" It's like really sad. And she goes, they put you under initials in the unemployment, like W or whatever.
Right.
And she says, "We're putting you under P." And I'm like, "P? What's P?" And she goes, "It's a code word here." I go, "What is it?" And she say, "Pathetic."
No.
The pathetic Rich Walker.
They couldn't find my category, so they put me under C-Town Bagger. Like at the end, she goes, "That's about equal pay."
And not only that, but now they're calling you saying, "C-Town's open, get to work."
Yeah.
So,
is it? Oh.
So go see Rich Walker live, ladies and gentlemen, at C-Town this afternoon.
Yes, sir. Okay, tune in. Monty Walker Productions,
Right.
or go to YouTube and type in Everything Old is New Again. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Tony.
Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that.
Many, many more.
We'll
Talk
be
to you
sharing,
soon.
and we'll be
Thanks for
sharing the
having me.
video on our page as well.
Awesome. Thanks. Me
Thank you,
too.
Rich. I really appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thank
Rich.
You got it.
All right,
Bye-bye.
buddy.
Have fun.
Thank you. Rich Walker, ladies and gentlemen. There's craziness going on. Now, what happened with the delivery?
All right. I mean, I might as well just tell you.
I'm assuming it was French fries.
Yes. How'd you know French fries? Because it's from Frank, your brother.
Yes.
Yeah. So Frank Walker ordered a whole bunch of McDonald's French fries to be delivered. But of course, like when Frank asked me about it, he's like, so I told him, just bring it to Governor's. I'm like, well, you can't do that, Frank. It's got to be between. You got to tell him about the Dairy Mart. You got to tell him to go to this
To the back.
to this back of the building.
Frank, you've been here, Frank. You know we go in the back.
Through beer bottles and rats.
So the guy,
and,
so
into
the guy was
back
knocking
of
on the front door?
I don't know, but and then you have to knock on this little gray door. So he's like, "Oh, okay, all right, I'll do that." And then he's like, then he writes back, he's like, "They won't let me change the message." I'm like, "Well, Godspeed."
Somebody's enjoying my French fries. Damn it!
So and I told him, I was like, "Well, I thought I switched screens. Sorry."
You did not, and that's not the right
it?
one.
Oh.
Right? Beep.
Is that it?
That's it. Now you hit the button. There you go. That a girl.
Hey, just shut the fuck up over there.
So Joey Cola's next.
So I told Frank, I was like, I went out. How many times did I go out there?
Several.
plenty. And I went all in the front, and then I
Oh,
was
you
like,
went in the front too.
all the time. So I went all the way in the back, ran in, nothing. So, and then
my
he
God.
texted me, he's like, I'm so glad it was delivered. They just told me it was delivered. I'm like, someone's eating the fries because it wasn't delivered
And
back
where were
here.
these fries coming from?
McDonald's.
Oh, motherfucker!
Yeah. All right. So
Frank, you.
Yeah.
For the son of a.
Yeah.
Well, I had French toast this morning.
Yes, that I
that you
lovingly made.
Thank you. And now, wow, now Joey Cola is going to be on the phone
I
with
know,
us?
isn't that great?
This is a great birthday.
Love
I got to
him.
turn 50 every year.
Joey
Joey Cola.
Ooh, let me get the good screen.
Can't believe it. This is crazy.
Hello.
Oh,
Yay!
my God.
How are you? Sorry we're late. People get chatty.
Is that just I have hair and you don't thing? What's he putting up his nose? What's going on there? What the hell? Joey's doing drugs.
He's
hear me?
trimming his nose. Yes, we hear you.
Take rid of my nose hair. I got a lot of hair growing from everywhere. So I'm just trying to trim my nose hair and my ear hair.
I've been cutting people's hair left and right.
That
Can
buzzing.
you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
All that buzzing, though. You sure that was
Oh, that's
a
good.
trimmer? I don't know what that was. Look at that.
I can go like this and wait. Hold on.
You look marvelous.
Yeah, as you can see, my hair is completely. I just don't know what to do with it. I'm completely. It's growing. This was a cow lick, and
And I have a cow ass or a bear ass, whatever.
cow licked yours off. It looks like.
I use that. Now you know where that trimmer's been.
That's right.
Wow, that is sexy. That is like a. I don't know. I don't have words to describe that.
Yeah, I'm not a prop comic. There you go.
You had me fooled. I really did think that was your hair.
It looks real, right? Look, I can put it on the back. Looks like I got a little bow up there. So, happy birthday, buddy.
Hey, thanks, man. How are you?
I'm okay. Holding up through all of this crap.
Yeah.
You know. Hey, I saw before me you had the guy from White Post Farms on.
Well, that would be us. We're there. But yeah,
Well,
that guy, Rodeo
There was
Ricky
another
called.
guy
Yeah.
too.
Rodeo Ricky
Ricky.
called. Yeah.
Rodeo Ricky. Yeah.
He's a legend over there.
He's a legend. You had Jackie Marlowe on too.
She looked good for a dead woman, didn't she?
She did. I know. Jackie. I did so much drinking with Jackie back in the day that COVID still can't survive in that. Did you imagine COVID showing up? All right, next one is we're going to go inside Jackie Mottling. No way. Take a left.
We know people that's been in there.
That's right. You don't come out alive when you're a disease going into Jackie Mottling.
Because they died from all the bad jokes.
Yeah. So I'm going to do some yard work today. Before I saw you, I sat in a nice hot bathtub for a while.
Oh, yeah?
Wow, how come?
As Bugs Bunny would say, I soaked my weary foot bones.
Are you sore from the yard work?
And he said, mud spelled backwards is dumb.
That's right. That's right. That's what I'm doing. I'm resorting to going back to my Bugs Bunny and all my Warner Brothers stuff. Disney and Warner Brothers. That's where I'm going. You know, away the boys in chorus. We hope you like that show. We took you to the chorus, but now we have to go. I love that. I mean, it exudes. It's belly laughs, man.
Absolutely.
There's nothing funnier to me than watching Bugs Bunny.
Well,
I mean, it's a couple of movies. So we watched Arthur the other night. It
Nice.
was great.
Yep.
You know, my favorite line in that movie is when, you know, he gets drunk and he goes back to Liza Minnelli's place, you know, and he bangs on the wrong door.
Right.
And the lady comes to the door and she says, "My husband has a gun." Isn't that the funniest thing? When I work around the race set, we all repeat that to each other. My friend Joe Mazzocchi is so funny. We just walk around and be a moment of silence, and then he'll just say, "My husband has a gun." I like the funniest part of certain movies. There's like one line that sticks, you know, like in Jaws when they catch that sand tiger shark,
Right.
you know, Richard Dreyfuss has got it on the dock, and there's that big fat guy with the curly hair. He's on the dock, and somebody asked him what kind of a shark it is. And he goes, "A sand tiger shark. It's native to these waters." Blah blah blah. And the guy turns around and just goes, "Oh what?" That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. He's got 2 words. He goes, "Oh what?"
He made the best of it. He got those 2 lines, and that's it.
Fast forward it right to that part. That's it.
Me and the kids last week, we were watching the old classic Tom and Jerry cartoons.
Oh, those are great too, man.
We were hysterical.
Stuff that takes you back to your childhood too,
Yep.
man. I've been, I'm not gonna lie. A couple times during this thing, I went in the morning. We made waffles, put some butter and chocolate ice cream on the waffles with syrup. Sat on the couch and watched some Bugs Bunny rewind. Old Bugs Bunnies, and it makes you feel good.
Absolutely, yeah. And Little Rascals we were watching too. The monkey on the golf course. we were dying. And yes, the cake too. And then when the oven's exploding and you hear the cake.
Oh my God! And what about the monkey on the golf course? What about the monkey? He goes, "What the ball? What the ball?
I laugh every time. That and we watched Remarkable.
Remarkable. Well. I like when Stymie goes and he's making the eggs and he goes, just mush them around a little bit. Mush them around a little bit. Makes me want eggs. Every time I see that, it makes me just want eggs. I'm so bad, man. I'm so bad. Whenever I see food on television or in a movie, I need that food right away.
I know.
Oh, so you must be you must go crazy at Rachel.
I'm a marketer's dream.
Eggs and olive oil, and I got up right after the movie and made eggs and olive oil. He's on it. Oh my God, it's so good.
What do they do at Rachel? They must hide the food before they stop. Before they cut, because they know you're going to come running.
No, they put it out after every show. The kitchen cooks it to fruition, and they put it out. We have a common area called Oz where everybody goes. The producers, the camera people, everybody goes to this place called Oz. It's a common place, and they put the food out there, and we destroy it. And whatever we don't use goes to City Harvest.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be so fat working there.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, look at me. I'm a mess. I got a boob in the middle now.
The best part, though, is of you is when you're done with your lives and you get the big close up of your face as you try to figure out how to turn it off, and then you stick your tongue out. You're like this. As you try to.
When did I do that?
What's that?
When I did my live?
Yeah. As you're trying to figure out if it's off or not. I swear to God, I'll send it to you. I actually took a screenshot. I got this picture of you like this.
Send it.
I know. I'm sitting there and he takes this picture of you, and I'm like, you are so mean.
I'll send it over.
Send me that.
I will.
I live for awkward moments.
Me too.
He does too.
Nothing makes me laugh more than awkward moments, like little awkward things.
Even this morning, we're getting ready to come here, but Sally's next door neighbor, he was getting there was a utility. I won't get into details, but there's a utility crew working in front of his house, and they're on his lawn. This guy comes out screaming. He's mad at them. They're yelling and screaming at each other. It was our entertainment because. Other than watching reruns, there's nothing else to do.
I'm like, happy birthday, baby.
So we're outside just watching this, and they're cursing, they're picking on it, they're one-upping each other. I was laughing my balls off. That was my entertainment today.
And comedy, comedy, stand-up comedy or prop comedy, whatever, is all a surprise. It's a roundhouse.
Right.
And I was talking, I forget who I was talking to. Might have been Richie McNeely or another comedian, where there used to be this comedian named Jesse Emmett, his name was, back in the 80s. And we were working at Chuckles. So were you around when Jesse Emmett was around?
I remember the name, and I definitely went to Chuckles. I've been a fan of all you guys for years. So, yeah, I do remember the name.
Yeah, so that's one of the things where I know I have a blessed life, that I can remember bits of comedians. I've seen so many great comedians, and 99% of them you don't see anymore. They just came and went, and they're gone,
Sure.
Less than that. Become famous, but there's this guy Jesse Emmett, and he had a bit that made me cry every single time he did it, and it was a prop bit. And what he would do is, and he was only like an MC or a middle act, right?
Right.
So he'd go up and he'd come up with like a little briefcase, put it on the stool, and like a little, not a briefcase, like a bag of stuff that he had in there, and he'd have a suit jacket on and like a black T-shirt, and he had his hair was like straight, like Mo type of thing, but he was a very low-key, non-assuming guy, right? So as soon as he'd get on stage, he'd tell a couple of jokes, and then he would sneeze. He would like sneeze, and he'd go, oh, I got a little cold, and then he'd do it like 5 minutes more, and then sneeze again, and then sneeze a couple more times, and he says, well, for my finale of my act, I want to. I do a great magic trick. I'm a mind reader, and so I need somebody to get on stage. You always pick the girl, right? So he'd go, ma'am, can you come up on stage and sit on the stool and let me do this mind reading magic trick that I do? So applause, yeah, get her up there. So she sat, on the chair, and what do we do is I'm going to have to blindfold you for this trick. So he'd put the blindfold, but before he put the blindfold around, he'd go, excuse me, achoo, and he'd sneeze again over here. So he'd put the blindfold on her and say, listen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to know what you're thinking. You're going to tell me a color first, and you're going to tell me a person, and I'm going to read your mind, and then, excuse me, achoo, and he'd do it away from her. Now, the third time, he'd keep on talking about the trick. The third time, he reached in the bag and took out a small spray bottle. And then he sneezed again, sprayed her in the face, like on the side of her face, like the mist. Like, in other words, he sneezed near her.
Right.
So, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. I'm got this cold. And so he would go on with the trick, and then he'd say, is that what you were thinking? And he was nowhere near, obviously. I was thinking of Bob, and she said Bill, and whatever. So he would sneeze again, and then you'd really slam her with the thing to the point where she ripped off the blindfold.
Oh, my goodness.
She was sick of being sneezed on.
Yeah, and she doesn't want to hurt his feelings.
When she ripped off the blindfold, we all saw that he took a little small light bulb and put it up his nose to it look like a snot bubble hanging out of his nose. And he put it like right in front of hers to apologize. I am so sorry I did that. And it looked like this big snot bubble hanging out of his nose. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Jesse Emmett was his name. And every single time he did it, and he did it every show. It was different every show. And how people reacted was hysterical. Like one time a lady just slapped the light bulb right out of his nose.
I'd love to see video of that stuff. That's
awkward.
Hilarious.
It made us feel, as an audience watching it, made you feel so awkward to watch, yet you couldn't turn away. You couldn't turn away.
That's great. Oh, that's so funny. All right, we're we have to get going. All right,
we got to get going.
Well,
just because there's another
my
show
brother.
coming.
Thank you, man. I love you.
And I hope
thank
to see
you.
you soon and give you a big hug.
Yes, I hope so, man. I hope to see your face very soon. Thank you for this. Thank you. As always, thank you for everything.
Okay?
Will
Thanks,
do.
Sallie. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Joey. Thank you.
Bye, Joey. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, I hear the
we hear the Blue Angels
now.
going over right now. Yep. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but yep, they just went over us. All right, we're running late on time. You got Chef Felix coming up at 12:30. We have one more call, according to Sallie, but we'll make it quick and we'll get out of here in time for Felix. Don't worry about that. And I know you guys have been commenting and stuff. I'll personally respond to them myself, so don't worry. I'll respond to them later or tomorrow morning. I'll respond to them. So don't think we haven't. If I haven't seen it, I will go back and check. COVID Felix, Iron Chef COVID-19 with Chef Felix coming up at 12:30. Let's see. Don't forget Rich Rada and Rich Rada and Jeff Bosey tonight. No Rhyme, No Reason. The Wirt Show is coming on tonight at 8 o'clock. Lots of great stuff happening here at govsradio.com. So we'll make this last call quick, and then we'll get out of the way so we can make room for Felix.
Hello. Let's see.
Sallie's trying to figure out what's going on. I got nothing.
Oh, you know what? Okay, Elio, hold on for just a second.
Oh, it's Elio.
I stopped mirroring for a second, so hold on. Let me just get this going.
Elio's on the phone.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, Elio, we only have like 10 minutes and then another show starts.
Yeah,
so.
we actually have less than that.
Oh, okay. I thought we had till 12:25.
Well, yeah, I guess we do.
Okay.
But we'll have to. Yeah, we definitely can't be later than that. You all right over there?
No. Let's see.
I don't know if you hung up on him.
I don't think so.
Hang on. I don't know if this is working.
Maybe just try again.
All right, let me see if I can.
He's.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I know.
We get Rich Rada and Rich Rada and Jeff Fosse tonight. No rhyme, no reason. The Wirt show is coming on tonight at 8.
I don't know if we, hold on. Do we have sound?
Do you have sound?
Can you hear us? Hang on. We can't hear you. Hang on. Oh, you don't have the wrong.
Yeah, that's why I just wanted to put it in here.
Oh, you know what? Oh, so turn up 1.
How's that, Elio?
How about now?
Elio?
Hello.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Sorry about that.
Hey.
Sorry about that.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tony. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Hey.
There we go. Oh,
No.
sorry. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just do that.
Thank you, guys. How are you?
We're good. How are you, mate?
Doing all right.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, 50.
Nice shirt.
I got my Knockem Dead comedy t-shirt on. Oh, wow. Everyone's going to think that we planned that.
Yeah, because
Yep.
Tony didn't even know you were calling, so.
It's my birthday. I was wearing my favorite shirt on my birthday. Damn it.
Yay. Happy birthday, mate.
Thank you, guys.
I'm very honoured to be part of your 2 hours on the air. And thank you very much for having us on. Brilliant.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Well,
You know.
it's just 6 more minutes and we have to get off.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we have
89,
to be out of here in
23.
just a few minutes.
Yeah,
actually,
we've got
but
5 minutes.
yeah, no.
I'll tell you what then. Time for a verse and a chorus of your favourite Billy Joel song. Go.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Go on.
Oh, all right. Seriously?
Yeah.
Test me.
All right. It's an album. It's a deep track that nobody knows. You might.
Oh no.
You don't want the deep tracks?
You can wing it.
No, do it.
All right, I'll try it. House of Blue Light. Or This Night from Innocent Man. How about that?
Well, I'm driving on down to the Surfside bar. You know that old shovel-head a gun. Fun, fun. They don't try living on the neighborhood. They don't try shovel pickups in the morning. They don't ride Harley Davidsons at night.
Nice.
They all make sort of money. They thought of money. They don't enough to get right in the House of Blue Light.
Wow.
That was awesome.
Very nice. You got me. Very nice.
I have never, ever sung that song before.
An exclusive right here.
Happy birthday. You're special and you're worth it, Tony. So there you go.
All right, well then I'm gonna get greedy and then ask for a verse of Venus.
Oh my gosh, go for it.
She doesn't know the words. She was reading.
One of my
them.
favorite moments ever on this show. Let me tell you.
Do that. Go. That's it.
Nice.
Happy birthday, Tony.
Nice.
Nice.
To you.
You guys are the best.
Happy birthday to you.
I'm telling you, one of my favorite moments ever on this show is hearing that Venus in here, man. Unbelievable. You guys are the best. I love you guys so much. Thank you for this.
Well
Thank
done,
you.
Sally. And well
Love
done,
you
your
too.
brother. And your brother Frank contacted me too. So well done, Frank.
Oh, okay.
He said, it's Tony's birthday coming up. I went, yeah, I'll be there. And then Sally called. Anyway, happy birthday, mate. Have a
Thank you, guys.
wonderful day.
I'll talk to you later in the week. I'll give you a buzz.
See you later.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
That was
Elio Pace
awesome.
and Amy Rhiannon Worth. Go check out their stuff as always. Wow, this was crazy, but it was fun.
Good. I'm glad you had fun.
I'm sorry you've been running around ragged.
No, I don't mind at all. I
also.
love this stuff. I'm excited to have just to have ideas to do something. Part of my problem is not to have like an idea of what to do. So it's been a fun day.
But I didn't get the
loved
French
it.
fries.
Yeah, well, Frank tried, and he
All right.
did. He called. Who did he call? He called Elio. He called Joey,
Joey Cole.
and I think he called Jackie too. Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thanks. That was
Yeah.
very nice.
Very, very.
Very nice of you,
thoughtful.
Frank. Very nice of you, baby. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for your comments and all the support and all the well wishes. And again, I'm going to take a look at the comments later, tomorrow at the latest, because I feel bad I didn't get to them today. So, but thank you for everything. This was a lot of fun. Thank you to Rich Walker. Thank you to Jackie the Joke Man. Thank you, Joey Cola. Thank you, Elio. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, everybody. Did I miss anybody? Jeff Bosey with the message. I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I did, I'll mention you guys.
See it all at the drive-by today.
Right. So don't forget Felix coming by in a few minutes. Rich and Jeff tonight at 6:30. The Wort at 8 o'clock. And then don't forget Danielle and Eric tomorrow.